What's up, Independence? Coach Drew here. Today we're going to talk about agility. But as always, we're going to start off with a good warm-up. Make sure you have a softball, some kind of rolling object like a foam roller. Today we're going to focus on the hamstrings. You're going to take that roller, place it under the body of your leg, place your other leg on top. Hamstrings are pretty tough and sometimes it takes a little bit extra pressure to work them. You're going to go from the back of your knee all the way to the bottom of your hip. If you feel a tight spot, you can sit on it. Now this is a great opportunity if you have a roller and a softball to transition into a harder object. Find that tight spot, work circles on it side to side if you can. All right guys, so we're gonna go into movement prep, making sure your joints and your angles are all where they need to be. First movement today is the lunge pull. Heel to butt, big pull. Shin to belly button, big pull. Step forward, knee goes over the middle of your foot. Once you get a good stretch, switch. 5 reps on each leg. Crossovers will be our next movement. Drive your opposite knee, hold, toe up, knee up. Kick, balance, don't let your knee come in, stretch. Switch legs, knee up, toe up. Stretch, don't let your knee come in. 5 reps on each side. Lastly, for this prep, we're going to do our leg kicks. Kick it up, snap it down. Make sure that you get a snap. We're not just warming up the muscular system, warming up the elastic system. 5 reps on each side. 5 reps on each side of our warm-up prep. Make sure that you're doing the right joint movements. We're trying to get everything nice and warm so we can go fast and athletic. All right, guys, make sure you have a space of about 10 to 15 yards. This will allow you to cover some distance. We're going to do down and back movements. We're going to do karaoke. Make sure you're turning your hips as much as possible. The point of this drill, the pattern here goes step behind, step neutral, step in front, step neutral. Putting it all together for your karaoke movement, you're going to go behind, lots of hip movement. You can dance once you get to one end, taking it back opposite direction. Lots of hip movement if you can. So now we're going to do our skier hops, and we're going to be traveling through our distance. A skier hop is a big side-to-side movement. Make sure you're practicing toe out, knee out mechanics if you can on these. And as we're pushing our side to side, you're going to start to create locomotion forward. Once you get to the end of your distance, you're going to create locomotion backwards, utilizing hands and feet. Our last one. If you have the opportunity, set up some distance markers at about 5 yards away from each other. You're going to shuffle to your distance marker, practice touching the ground, leaning in your angles, going back and forth. So in your athletic position, you'll shuffle. Once you get to that line, touch. Make sure your hands, knees, and toes turn to where we're about to go. Come back home, do the exact same thing, back and forth. So I'll shuffle. It's 1, 2, touch, shuffle, turn, touch, working my way down and back on the object. All right, guys, we're going to go into some of our strength prep. If you have a weight, feel free to hold it to your chest. If not, you'll still feel this exercise in a body weight position. It's called a curtsy lunge. We're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps on each leg. Starting off, athletic position. Take your back leg, lunge behind, make sure that you feel your hip open outside of your toe. You're going to lunge down, feel that stretch in that hip muscle, and then you're going to switch sides, making sure you finish in your athletic 2-point position. This is a prep that will help us with our next exercise coming right up. So for our next drill we're going to do, it's called a hide and jump. This jump is going to emphasize height off of one leg, landing with good knee and ankle mechanics to reduce any injury risk while improving performance. Start off on one leg, squat down, hold on the balls of your feet. You're going to jump, land on a bent knee, try not to fall. Jump, land on a bent knee. Make sure your knee is staying inside your shoelaces. Jump, bent knee. We're going to do 2 sets of 5 reps on each leg, and as you gain confidence, jump higher and higher and higher. All right, guys, next up is our skill portion. We're going to do crossover steps. We're going to practice changing your angles so you can be better at side-to-side movements. Start off athletic position with the balls of your feet. We're going to walk through. You're going to take your outside leg, pick it up real big, put a braking step in. Make sure we're leaning and rotating so we can set our feet back up. The goal here is to travel one distance while seeing the play or be able to do a 180 turnaround with our shoulders. So going back, athletic position, see the play, take my outside leg, pick up, breaking step, shoulders turned. I can use my momentum to set my feet. Now if I want to, I can make a play here or even have the opportunity to go back in the opposite direction. Make sure that you do 2 sets of about 3 reps on each side. Feel comfortable with that movement. And then we're going to do 2 sets of 5 reps full speed on each side. Start in your athletic position. Have a friend tell you or just do it on your own. But your cadence should be about 1 rep every second. Ready, set, go. Crossover, 1, 2. Set, go. 1, 2. Set, go. 1, 2. Set, go. 1, 2. Real fast foot movement. Real good lateral transition. Feel comfortable in this part of the drill. All right, guys, our finisher drill today is going to be all about footwork and transition. We're going to do a crossover step to a sprint out. We're going to make sure we're touching the line or position. We're going to do 2 sets, 5 reps on each side. Every single time you do a rep, walk back, catch your breath. It's all about speed and intent here, and if you're jogging through these motions, you're not gaining the same skill you need for sport. All right, let's get faster. Find a line. Today we're just going to practice our line touch. Be about 1 to 2 yards off. In your athletic position, you're going to cross over, touch with your line side hand. So for this set, I'll do my right hand. If I was to face the other way, it'd be left hand. And then I'm going to sprint out 5 to 10 yards. 2-point, ready to go. Have a friend or on your own. Ready, set, go. Crossover touch, take off.